I'd probably take Smog for pure entertainment.
I think young props think it's like core, like in abs.
Who's the first player on the team sheet?
I'm more.
What can I ask? What you had with your steak?
I'll probably survive 6 months on if I can eat.
Right, I'm just going to get going, guys. Welcome back to Access Scotland Camp, connecting you to your team. My name is Hugh Jones, and today I'm here with Zander Fagerson and Pierre Schoeman.
Thank you, Jonesy.
That's right. In this episode, we will be having a look back at the start of the tournament, chatting about what's ahead, and of course, answering your fan questions. Right then, how was your Fallow week? Zander, how was your Fallow week?
Yeah, really good, thanks.
Cool.
Some
Pierre, how was your Fallow week?
Great, thank you.
That's good. Should we move on? No. Okay, what is the purpose of a Fallow week? Can anyone answer that?
Purpose of Fallow week to get tighter and improve as a squad, and also for boys who haven't played or need some more game time to get some more game time with their clubs.
Okay, so obviously 2 games going on at the weekend. Glasgow played, Edinburgh played. Neither of you were involved. I wasn't involved either.
Glasgow won. Glasgow won. I went to Glasgow game, yeah. It was good. Glasgow won.
What's the score?
What was it? 20...
It was tight.
No, it wasn't.
You were too busy with the kebabs. Saturday.
And Edinburgh?
It was a tough one for Edinburgh Gunners because yes, we just had to give it to Scarlets because we just signed Javen. So just get the confidence up for him as well to come.
Yeah, that was really good of you guys to do that. I had a good Fallow week. I chilled out.
Sorry, how was your Fallow week?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it was pretty chilled. Came in here for some training. That was tough. Actually, what was it? The Thursday session was...
Physical.
Well, no, because we only had 15 guys and we were training against the 20s and they had about 30. And so we didn't get much rest.
How was your weekend, Scu? You get up to much?
Genuine good. I had a nice braai barbecue.
Lovely.
A ribeye on the bone and a little bit of red wine, but still professional. I had a nice Epsom salt warm bath afterwards just to sweat everything out. How was your weekend, Z?
It was great, thanks, yeah. I had a great time with the kids. Took Cambridge out on a bike ride on Saturday with the dogs, and then Sunday I had both the kids and we had lots of fun in the house.
Can I ask what you had with your steak?
Yeah, so I usually go for salad, potato salad.
Chips and salad.
Like you said, we had a double day. The Thursday and the Friday was quite tough.
It was tough.
Yeah.
And then obviously in the gym as well, we took pride in, getting some heavyweights on the squat, the bench.
What did you squat?
PB for front squat, I would claim a 200.
You claim that? Have you done that?
200 for one, front squat.
200 for one.
Have you
And
done
you?
it? Back squat,
What do you back squat?
250.
Legend. And what do you bench?
194.
194
nice,
for
nice.
one.
Yeah, for one.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
it's
190 for one.
Yeah,
190.
when have you done that?
When I was
he's
injured.
not done it.
Hey.
When have you done that?
I'll do it tomorrow if you want. Yes, you did. Oh, hey. What did you bench, Shaggy?
Yeah, similar.
Yeah,
Looking back at Wales.
yeah, it was really special.
Yeah.
Getting off the bus, seeing the statue there, and just sort of Rob Wainwright came as well, who just came up from Cardiff.
Yeah.
What an absolute epic cycle that was, 550 miles.
Huge.
So well done to that group and raising as much money as they can for Doddy Aid. But yeah, just seeing him and seeing the statue and then walking through the fans to get to the front of the stadium was really special and set the tone for the day.
Nice to still have the family involved though. I think
really special.
his sons gave the Man of the Match award to Finn after the game. What was the atmosphere like in the stadium?
Just incredible. Like Z said before we walked on, and then just from the kickoff, you could just feel everyone sing along to the songs. The anthem was special as always. And then, the first try, fortunately, went to us. And from there, it was a good get-go on in the game, good atmosphere.
Do you ever tear up during the anthem?
Yeah, I do sometimes. I think when I sing the anthem, especially with Matt, like I just think of us like playing the Garden when we were younger and stuff, and now we're playing on the international stage together. It's pretty special, and I like to think of everyone who helped me get to that place. So, like think of all the coaches and all my family, and so yeah, I tear up a little bit every time. It's really special.
Mate, that's really nice. I'm glad I asked that question. Over the last few years, we've obviously lost to Wales a couple of times in the second round.
I think for me, having played 2 years ago, and yeah, sort of getting the red card that day, I was absolutely gutted. Really tore me up for a while, that loss. And I think to be able to play this year and get the win, and we played a really good game, but we're nowhere near the finished article. That's the really exciting part.
Anything to add to that?
Yeah, I just think we said we're going to take it week by week like a hurdle. Like if we have 5 hurdles in the sprint, you can't focus too far forward or focus about what you just achieved or not achieved. The next one is approaching quickly. So you have to bounce back either if it's a win or not.
Yeah, love that hurdle analogy.
Have you ever done hurdles, Shuggy?
Thanks very much. No, I didn't do hurdles. I did 100 and 200.
Oh, nice. You're fast, yeah.
Move on quickly.
Okay, we're on to some nicknames. There have been a few fans, or a fan, has asked us to explain some of the nicknames players have to help them understand who is being talked about, because we're all familiar with each other and we use nicknames, but sometimes the fans don't know. So Sean Maitland, I'm assuming Scucks. Everyone calls him Scucks. Do you know why?
Scucks Deluxe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Scucks. I think it just means like
The man. He's the man.
Blair, Smog,
Smoggy.
and then Duan. Has he got any nicknames?
Dwayne.
You were
Dwayne.
listing them off earlier.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Some call him Donald van der Merwe.
Why is
Because
that?
his hair looks like Donald Trump's. It's
Yeah.
at the front as well.
Yeah. Do you have any nicknames?
I'm just a
Shoe.
shoey, like Schoeman.
Schoomies, yeah.
Do you love that when the Edinburgh fans
I do
shout?
love that, and the Scotland fans, Jonesy. I do love that, and it encourages me to make more meters on carry. So
Yeah.
I want to run into contact for our fans.
How about you, Hugh? You got one? What?
You,
Who? You? Me?
Yeah, well, Shug.
Shuggy,
Was
yeah.
a new one for me when I came to Scotland.
Yeah.
When I arrived in Scotland, I started being called Shug, and that is apparently just, if you're called Hugh, you get called Shug.
Mm.
So that was a new one for me. I don't
Shug,
mind it. It's
Shuggy.
all right. Now for the main part of the show, the fan questions. This episode, the question that we think is the best / inspires the best topic of conversation will win, in brackets, whatever prize has been decided. The prize that has been decided is a pair of match-worn shorts by me.
Yes,
And
they're
they will be
me,
signed.
Jones.
They will be signed by the three of us.
sexiest legs.
They are clean. I've washed them.
Clumsy.
So that's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending what your preference is. Right then, fan questions. Here we go. You are stuck on a desert island with 2 players, past or present. Who are you taking and why? I think we should just go within the squad.
I'm taking Suz because he's really outdoorsy, can fish. We could probably make a fire, and he'd be hands-on. He'd help out. And then I'd probably take Scooey as well because he'd just do some stupid stuff and make us laugh.
So you wouldn't take Matt?
No, no, he'd be the last person I take on a desert island.
Genuine?
I'll be honest. I'll go Z. Not
Okay.
because he's my roomie. 'Cause I'll probably survive 6 months on if I can eat. And then
Wow.
the other person, no, I'll genuinely take
I can make
Z,
a blanket out
because
your
we
hair, it'd be
roomies.
fine, mate.
Yeah.
We tight and close. But bit of snuggles in the evening if it's cold on the island. But the other bloke I'll take is David Cherry. Why?
Why?
Because he has great knowledge about
That is so
everything.
true.
So
And he
whether
fishes.
fishes,
Yeah.
what is poisonous or not, what fire
Yeah.
would work,
Yeah.
how would
Yeah.
you get a plane, so
How'd
cheers.
you
Yeah.
get a plane? I'd probably take... Do you know what? I'd probably take you. Just for entertainment. And I think you're really practical. And you love braaiing, so you'd be the cook, I think.
Yes, Jones.
And I'd probably
Bramble.
take... I'd probably take Smog for pure entertainment.
Yeah, Smog's good on good entertainment.
And just pure length as well. He's really tall, so he'd be able to get
Coconuts.
coconuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Right then, this is a question from David Cherry, Dave McRae. Who has the highest skin folds? He hasn't specified whether that is in the team or between us.
Is that
So
okay.
let's go. I mean, probably one of you would be highest in the team anyway.
What was your last skin fold?
Last
Let's
skin
go
fold.
last
Skin
one.
fold.
85.
No, not
that
with
is
Scotland.
big.
At Glasgow.
From front row. Are
That's
you
huge.
joking?
At Glasgow.
You.
What's
What
yours?
was yours?
84 last time.
And
Well
a
done.
half.
So you've got the highest. Okay, in the team, anyone higher than you? Okay.
It would be a fellow prop. That's what I'd say.
First choice in your fantasy rugby team, any nation.
First
First
player.
player.
Any team in the world, if you're picking a fantasy rugby team, who's the first
Oh.
player on the team sheet?
I'm more.
Right now, who are you picking? You can pick yourself.
I'd probably pick
Yeah.
I know.
fair.
You know what? Just fantasy points. Tackles broken.
Should we? Who are you picking right now in the world? Best player? You can pick yourself.
I would go Darcy Graham.
Any reason?
I've said this to him before, honestly, not getting deep and philosophical. He is skills-wise, physical-wise, mentally strength-wise, step, defend, attack, chip and chase.
He's got it all.
He carries better than us on the forward parts.
Yeah.
He's class.
He cleans better than us. He does just everything above and beyond. Superb. So, Darcy.
To be fair, I'd probably pick Dwayne as well. I think right now, unstoppable. What were your emotions when you got your first cap for Scotland? That's a good question. Zander?
Grateful, really grateful for getting the opportunity, as well as sort of all the sacrifices my family and friends made, to help me get there, and the coaches that helped me get there as well. And then, just excited. I think going to Murrayfield as a kid, watching Scotland play and being actually out on the pitch myself and playing for Scotland was just a dream come true.
Nice. Shuey?
Yeah, I think Z just hit the nail on the head. I think being grateful in abundance, happiness in abundance as well. But for me, I had another feeling, and it's not a Miss Universe answer, but knowing that I want more of this. So whatever took you to that, I should and must do more of that.
Ambition.
Hungry.
And
Hungry.
Nice. I was away in Japan for my first cap. I'd come over from Cape Town. I was at the Stormers at the time. So didn't know anyone in the squad. And I came off the bench in a really tight game against Japan. And I was absolutely bricking it. So nervous. Okay, this is a really good question actually for you boys. So this kid, Muzzler_small08, he says, I'm a prop in schoolboy rugby. Is there any main tips for my position? So I think I'll probably answer this.
Yeah, go for it. Hips, knees, drive.
Hips, knees, drive. Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably two key things. Just be sort of, just working on your technique, scrummaging wise. Making sure you get in good position, and that's that. If you get into the good position, you can build on that. Like what we do in the gym. Jockeys get on all fours, getting good position, core. So yeah, work on your core, make sure your core's strong, and then just basic skills, so like catch and pass.
One thing, we know it's a prop question, but I always say, write down your dreams or your goals you want to achieve in rugby. So you see it every day, and then you align yourself. Get people around you. Like, go to the best prop If it's in your school, your team, or if someone bites on an Instagram DM or whatever, just try and get someone that you can see a lot, speak a lot to, and it will rub off. Conditioning in the core that's from upper legs all the way through. It's not just sit-ups. I think young props think it's like core, like in abs. It's not necessarily that. It's the squats as well, the jockeys like we do, all fours, like a bear crawl position, the shape work.
To be a front row forward, you have to have a mindset of, I'd say it's not just brute strength, you've got to have technique as well. So I think it's just making sure you get that balance right.
Oh, there's actually a new scrum school in Scotland because there's a lack of young prop.
Yeah, it's just launched.
Are you involved in that?
School, yeah, it's really good. It's like all their basic principles and everything are absolutely awesome, and I think it'll be a real great developer trying to make that more people play prop and sort of take away the negativity about it being a dangerous position. I think if you keep on top of your neck stuff and make sure you got a strong neck and strong core, like Scooey said, and you get your basic positions right, it's a great position, and you can have a lot of fun in the front row. I
think neck strength is an important thing for everyone in rugby. To be honest, we all do it. Right then, next question: toughest, scariest player you've ever played against?
I always say this answer, but he was genuine. He wasn't the scariest, but he was definitely the toughest scrummager I'd scrummed against for a long time. Was a guy, Stu Mill 2s, and I play for Hawks 2s.
Okay, yeah.
And he still plays to this day.
What's his name?
I can't tell you his name. I know his name, but it's been appropriate. I know his nickname, but yeah.
I would genuinely say scariest. So it's Skalkberger.
Yeah.
Played for the Stormers and the Springboks, and I think he came abroad and played for Saracens as well. You're right. But Liam Messam from New Zealand.
Yeah.
He used to inject you on the carries or tackles he got the utmost venom, and it stings. Like, you'll get a stinger every carry or tackle you go against him.
How about you, Hugh?
Probably, I'd say Marnonu. Only played him once, but I was young at the time, and so I was very scared, and he was tough to play against, so that covers both. Widely considered to be the best 12 ever, maybe.
That was my idol growing up.
Oh, really?
Manonu, the way he played. The
You
way he
actually
carried
have similar hair.
Yeah, same haircut.
Yeah.
I actually followed the haircut, you know.
The week ahead, what is the training week looking like? How is it coming back after some time off? Xander?
Yeah, it's a big week for us, isn't it?
Massive.
So yeah, because we're playing on a Sunday, it's a day later. So we all came into camp Monday night. Today is all about sort of connection, making sure we get the bodies right, a bit of recovery as well as getting the gym and skills.
Yeah, what have we been up to today? This afternoon?
We went bowling, which was great fun. We went bowling, did shuffleboards and did a batting cage as well, which was great fun. So it was nice to get off-site, you know, and do something different this afternoon. But yeah, we'll probably go in. And tomorrow is looking like we're going into gym, into units, into training. So big day Wednesday, big day Thursday, and then fly to Paris on Friday.
But last time out in Paris, I think we won.
You think?
I know we won. Last minute try from Dwayne in the corner.
Haystow clutch.
That was a COVID game, so no crowd. How will it be this time with a crowd going back there? We know we can win there because we've done it. But yeah, will this be a different kettle of fish?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think we had a few good ding-dongs with France over the last couple of years, and I think winning over there in COVID was probably one of my favourite victories in a Scotland shirt, just the way we did it as well in extra time. But as you said, you know, having fans back, that'll definitely help create an atmosphere for them. I'm sure there'll be a great Scottish support system there as well, who are epic home and away. But yeah, it'll just be making sure we focus on us and sticking to our processes and not getting drawn into the crowd.
Shuey, have you played at the Stade de France before?
I haven't. I've played Montpellier, Toulon, Cast, all 3 wins. Bordeaux lost.
Oh yeah.
So I love the atmosphere there. I know it's going to be upscale, obviously, with the French fans, but looking forward to it.
Question of the week. Which question did you think was the best one out of the fan questions? Because we're going to pick.
Probably go to the next page.
Do you want to go for the prop one because you're a prop and that's all you care about?
No, and your legs is big enough for prop.
Yeah.
My legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a good question.
I can pack down.
I thought we had a good conversation about it.
Yeah. If he says he's a young prop, probably that shorts will fit properly.
Yeah. I'd say go for it. Muzzler.
Okay. Muzzler _ small 08. Great question. You knew there were going to be 2 props on, so you nailed that one. Yeah, really got these guys talking about scrums.
And you enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, I loved it.
Good.
Loved it.
Great
Good
to
question.
hear.
Thanks again for tuning in to Access Scotland Camp and to everyone that sent in their questions. We will be back ahead of the Island game, so make sure and check in on Scottish Rugby's social media channels for your chance to send in questions for us.
Thanks, guys.
Univry.
Kaila.